Hello and welcome back to Weyermann's Whimsy. Today we are going to make this very pretty happy birthday card. I have used the greetings, the happy and the birthday from the Biggest Wish set. I've used the background and the outline flower from the Sweet Strawberry set. And I've used the long leaves and the scatter dots from Forever Fern. So to do this card, I've used Pear Pizzazz Old Olive, Polished Pink, and Melon Mambo. So we need a card base in Pear Pizzazz, a polished pink cardstock in 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then a mat in 5 1/4 by 4. And what that does is it just creates just that little hint of border. So again, this is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So let's get started with stamping the card. The first thing we are going to do is stamp the greeting across the top. Because if we get the greeting wrong, and we've stamped everything else first, then you've wasted all your efforts. So I put both the happy and the birthday on the same block. And I'm just going to pop this down towards the top. And there we go. That's come out really nicely. So we're going to close up the polished pink just for now. And we're going to come in and we're going to do some leaves in Old Olive. We're going to go first and second value in the Old Olive. So I'm just going to ink that up. I'm going to come in from the one side and then second value, and then come in over here and again with a second value. I'm just going to clean off the stamp so I don't muddy up my Pear Pizzazz. If you're using a lighter color going into a darker color, you don't necessarily need to clean off your stamp. It's always a good idea to, but you can go from light to dark without cleaning it off. But like I say, it's always good to clean them. So coming in with the Pear Pizzazz now, I'm going to do first value and second value. Then I'm going to come in over here and do first value and then drop it down for a second value. Do a first value and then a second value. And I'm just going to pop in just some extra leaves at the bottom there. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with the scatter dots and I'm going to do just some background. I'm going to use second value for these. Just coming in and adding just that little bit of detail wherever you think you'd like it, just to give it kind of that hazy effect. I'm just going to add some in at the bottom, and then we're going to come in and put some flowers in. So let's close up that ink pad. And as I said, I did the background of the flowers in the polished pink. So these do have a right side up and an upside down on them. So I just want to make sure that I've got that. So I'm doing these the right way up. Wherever you think there needs to be a flower, just go ahead, drop one in, and just keep adding the flowers. You could do these in lots of different colors as well. You could do multiple colors on one card. You could do the fresh freesia, or say a So Saffron if you prefer the yellows or the mauves. So I've got some base flowers in there. I'm just going to come in now with the Melon Mambo and do the outlines. Some of these you'll line up perfectly, other ones will be just slightly off, and that's fine. They don't have to be exact. And then you can just keep coming in and fill them all in. And once you've got them all with the outline on them, you can, yeah, see that one's quite off, but that's all right. It's all good. So now I can just layer everything up. I'll just move my ink pads out of the way, and then I can come in And again, my polished pink is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I can just pop this over. I like sometimes doing that second mat in behind, it just kind of frames everything, just that little bit extra. So it works quite effectively. So just drop that down, and then we can take the whole thing, attach it to the card base, and we want to make sure we're putting it on the correct way. You don't want to have to open the card upside down. So we're just going to make sure that that's centered and drop it down, and there we go. A very pretty happy birthday card using Forever Fern, Sweet Strawberry, and Biggest Wish. So thanks so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.